A small studio is a chartered architecture practice. We're based in London, but we have projects around the world. We intentionally have and work like a small practice because of our attention to detail, but we frequently collaborate with different type of clients and co-producers and makers on projects that might be even smaller, like furniture design, or larger, like community consultation. A small studio is really a platform where projects happen at different scales and different places. So we were really fortunate because we began working with Dobuild as part of our competitive tender process. We always undergo competitive tender and tend to build really strong relationships with building companies. And a few years ago, Mike Vassiliou, the director from Dobuild, reached out showing us Dobuild's company profile and showed interest in working with us. And since then, we've been collaborating with them and tendering with Dobuild on a variety of projects. Not all of the projects have come through, but the ones that have gone on site and have been brilliant, and we've had a really good working relationship. We have completed recently a project with Dobuild. We are currently on site with Dobuild, and we're also tendering a new project with Dobuild. So we're working across multiple stages of the process with Dobuild. They've been very different in character and in size and in spec. So one of the projects was mainly an interior project with a full demolition and refurbishment inside within the Dulwich estate. Very tricky spatial configuration and site restrictions, but the quality of the work was beautiful. The craftsmanship and the attention to detail and the joinery, it was right on track with what we were looking for, and the finished result is really exciting, even though it was just an interior project with no extension. The other project that we are just completing with Dobuild is in the Crystal Palace village, and it was a small house that was completely demolished internally and extended. The client is fantastic, very ambitious and eclectic in his taste. And so we've had lots of fun with special details and ceiling heights, and that one has been a more traditional project in terms of extension, renovation, repointing, all of the different work packages that are involved in a private residential project. Dobuild is special for many different reasons. I guess we always come back to Dobuild because they're transparent, they're clear, they're principled in the way they work. We've never had any issues with Dobuild around contract administration or procuring the work as it was tendered, and that's fantastic. But also the people within Dobuild make it really special. So the director is very much front end, pricing, and the minute we go on site, there's a full-time site manager, Juliana in our case, that we work with and coordinate on a day-to-day, and then there's a full-time team on site. And so there's a really good selection of people working within Dobuild in the different trades. So you're not ever chasing Dobuild for anything. You know exactly who is responsible for what part of the works, and it's very efficient in the way it operates. At a small studio, we do a lot of private residential work, and it takes a while to explain to clients that the more you hold off going on site, the better value for money they're going to get. Because the minute you're on site, you just want things to be efficient, decisions to be made, suppliers to be lined up, and we have to find the right contractor that will help a small studio achieve that. In that sense, Dobuild has been fantastic, and that's why we've been working with them now for a series of projects. Our experience of the construction phases with Dobuild have always been positive. We have finished the project on time. We've finished the project on budget. They have delivered to the prices they identified at competitive tender process, and we have finished the projects to the level of detail and attention to craft that we would have hoped for, and really quite beautiful work has been delivered by Dobuild. A small studio is very happy with Dobuild, and it's evident in the fact that we are now on our possible fourth project together. We've been working with Dobuild since 2018, I believe, could be 2017. And we've had large-scale projects with Dobuild. We've also had a small-scale project with Dobuild. And regardless of the scale, the budgets, the time restrictions, their attention to detail and care and client respect has always been fantastic. So we're very happy working with Dobuild.